Welcome to a special episode of AWS here. I'm coming at you today as Phil.mp6, as I kind of feel that this kind of match sort of wanted to be out of character for this one, since this is going to be kind of a lot of it talking tribute to two men we're tributing here today. Johnny Hardwick, who was well known as the voice of Dale, as well as Windham Rotunda, better known as Bray Wyatt, both of whom have very unfortunately passed away. Two really creative, characters, two great actors behind them, and so we're having this match here, teaming up against Bentley, because Bentley's a homie, and just paying tribute to two great icons. And I'm joined with...
And since he's going out of character as just a Film 6,
yeah,
I'm going to be just Zach today.
Honestly fair. Nice to meet you, just Zach, even though we've known each other for nearly 10 years, but...
nice to meet you too, Film 6, who I've known since I was 12?
Yeah, I think 12 and 13, yeah. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. I genuinely, and I do mean this very genuinely when I say this, that I think Bray Wyatt's honestly had one of the biggest impacts on this channel from the vast amount of times we've talked about him, whether it was, referencing him with a lot in Larry, with the Fiend shirts and several of Larry's moves being based off of his.
That's a really good point, actually, and you're absolutely correct. I mean, what other wrestler could you use as the template for a character like Larry, especially the AWS Larry?
Yeah, between the spider walk and all that, claw moves, and like I said, just the amount of times we've talked about him, his time in AWS, where he's still never been pinned nor submitted, which is pretty dope.
His influence only grows, by the way, even in our personal lives, because we've seen him live.
That's true, yeah. I've seen him on, it was after the SmackDown with both Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair. We got to see The Fiend live beat up The Miz, which was really dope to see.
I'm not going to promise anything right now, but if I can find it, I'm going to post a picture I took right here for y'all to see.
I'll post it here if found. If not, I'll post the date of the event, at the very least.
So that way y'all can look up the match itself, and you can be like, yo, Zach and Philip were there.
That's right. And on top of that, too, even today you managed to pick up a Firefly Funhouse figure.
Oh, yes, I did. Here's a picture of him right here.
Hell yeah.
I was just wanting to get out of the house for a bit, went over to Walmart, so I wanted to buy an action figure or something. Because I do that because I'm a nerd.
Yep. And hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Right there, looking at me from across the aisle, was the Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt, by pure chance, or was it fate? And I was just like, I have to get this, man. There's no other option. I'm buying this right now. He was even $11.
I would have done the exact same. In fact, I'm thinking about ordering one off Amazon right after this episode.
If you're one of those people who believes in magic numbers and stuff, he was $11. It was only right that I buy him.
Sure. On the very day we decided to do the tribute episode too.
Exactly,
yesterday, but then some stuff came up in real life, and this match was further delayed because originally it was going to be just Dale versus Bentley before, so it was it's just kind of wild how weirdly everything kind of intertwined with the tribute when it came to the figure and all that, which...
Basically, what we're saying is this match was meant to be. Yeah. Is up next, we have the man of the hour himself.
That's right.
Just picture the action figure again, watching. Yep. I'm going to dub this figure Mini Bray for us. He's going to walk with us along the way.
And of course, a shout out to, Dale Gribble, Johnny Hardwick as well, who, since we are talking a lot about Bray, I'll go ahead and, Dale Gribble, I'm going to announce right now, will be an official part of Chaos as well, so expect Dale in some future matches, and, I think I'm going to continue using the Fiend in honor of Bray. He's still going to be treated as a separate being from Bray, since that is kind of the storyline with him, but I think I'll keep the Fiend around and to kind of continue honoring Bray, while also, kind of using him similar to Andre, where he's kind of a special attraction. So it's good. Yeah. So I'm not, constantly oh, here's Bray Wyatt. It's I want to be...
You know what you should do, actually?
What? Hello?
What's his name again? Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny Hardwick. Dale Gribble.
Johnny Hardwick. What are some other characters he's played? I mean, we all know Dale. Give us some of his other filmography, if you will.
Oh, shoot, I actually... Shoot, my phone's charging, but, Spray Wyatt makes his way down the ring here with his Uncle Howdy mask.
Yeah, maybe I can pull up behind the voice actors on here.
I'll go ahead and look him up on here. Tell them, Bray, do what you do best and keep us entertained.
Here we go, Johnny Hardwick. Here we go. Obviously, we got Dale.
Yeah.
Dale is his only voice acting role, it looks like. All right.
Wow. And like I said, he nailed the role. He got done well. He's been in a couple of small movies. Jester and Rude Awakening. He was a producer in Shadows of Sophia. He was on the evening at the Improv. That's pretty dope. See, he's mostly just been Dale. Like that's.
I mean,
like he nailed the role he got though. Whether it's stealing pests and conspiracies.
Maybe his only well-known role, but he killed that role.
That's true.
Nailed it completely.
I mean,
so
who better than Dale Gribble, the man that deals with pests as well as bugs? Insert obvious political joke here.
I will be honest, I haven't seen a whole lot of King of the Hill, but I do know about Dale. He's a skinny guy with the hat.
Yeah. Imagine the man behind Captain Communist if you were a redneck. And a little crazier. So we begin this.
I think I know his voice a little bit. Does it sound something like this?
That's right, Hank. You don't want to trust the government.
Yes, I know the voice very well.
But here,
I mean, he's only right. As they just beat the crap out of Bentley over here. Damn.
Bentley dealing with two absolute mad lads. You love to see it. It seems like Brady's letting Dale to shine here. That's nice of him. Oh, big boy.
These are two lads that I know for a fact are way too good at jumping and pressing the circle button.
No, I could definitely picture that. You know, it's two guys. Oh yeah, I think this is a no DQ match as well. As Bray grabs the stairs and Bentley does like a reverse Rough Rider onto Dale there. Kind of a. So far, Dale's been getting most of the offense in while Bray's been kind of chilling, but you know, I'd say he's earned some time to chill.
Oh yeah, with the career he's had, he's earned it. He's earned chilling in that crazy chair that he sat in at Tom Savini's house. Here's the video of that for y'all who don't know what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. And he's got the iconic rocking chair too. Also, you're probably wondering, why are we at this specific arena? I forgot to change it. I just now realized that, so
you're gonna have like some kind of story behind that. How like, Bray's most of his matches it was at this arena, but no.
Nah, this arena was before he. I think he was still Husky Harris when this arena was. During this arena.
Now that is an old. That is a class old school Bray Wyatt right there.
It's true. Back when he was the tank with the Ferrari engine, man. Seeing how far he's come from that, like, that's a good inspiration story right there. Like, if you can go from Husky Harris to Bray Wyatt, you can improve as well.
And, of course, to the Fiend.
Yep. From the Fiend, Swamp Leader, his final run with LA Knight, which, thank God Triple H got Bray Wyatt back for one more run, though, man. Because, like, it's great that he's able to be honored, like, properly and all that thanks to that, so really glad that was able to happen.
I really need to watch the Raw where they tributed him. I've heard it's actually a really good, it was a really good Raw.
Yeah, and SmackDown as well. Yeah, it was a good tribute. They also double tributed to wrestling legend Terry Funk, who also had a brief role in the movie Roadhouse as one of the bouncers. Fun fact.
You know my personal favorite movie starring a wrestler of all time is?
What would that happen to be?
They Live from 1988, starring Roddy Piper.
Oh, I really need to watch that movie. I heard so
that
many
movie is
about it.
Fucking amazing. And it's directed by John Carpenter, the guy who directed Halloween and The Thing.
That is true. I actually did not know he directed that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice team move by these two.
I think he co-wrote it too. I'll have to fact check on that. But it also stars Keith David.
Okay, that is a legendary cast right there. Oh, that's why Keith David hung out with Roddy Piper in Saints Row 4. That makes sense now. Since Roddy Piper and Keith David were both in that game.
And both that game and the movie are kind of alien invasion movies in a way.
Yeah, that was probably a reference to that. I never even knew that till now.
Oh yeah.
Really is one.
Yeah, I know this has nothing to do with Bray Wyatt, but I just want to tell the story because it's great.
Yeah, go for it.
So, Roddy Piper and Keith David have a fight scene in that movie.
Yeah.
Initially, this fight scene was supposed to be like a 30 seconds to a minute long. However, Roddy and Keith, they practiced this fight for so long, and it was like a really long fight. Like 6 minutes, I think, is how long the final thing was. John Carpenter was so impressed by it. He said, "Fuck the 30 seconds to a minute long fight. I'm leaving all 6 minutes in my final movie."
Honestly, fair call, and it's like, oh god.
And it's now considered one of the greatest fight scenes of all time.
Okay, I definitely need to watch this movie. Thank God Bray kicks out. We did not need another tribute gone wrong.
Oh, yeah, because AWS is a little notorious for that.
Yeah. I already botched it with the arena. Bray's in the turtle lock, but Dale has enough faith in Bray to break out, and he does. I think Bray Wyatt's only tapped out like once in his entire career. And that was like back in 2013 against like Chris Jericho, I believe.
No, wait, isn't Bentley wheelchair bound, or?
It's kind of Joe Swanson logic, where he's like, he has a real, that's actually a good question, I never really thought about that. Like I said, just Joe Swanson logic.
Because I remember you could play as him in the games, but I generally don't remember if he was on foot or if you played as him in the wheelchair, and it was like a super wheelchair or something.
In Sly Cooper 2, he was on foot, and then 3 and 4, he's on the wheelchair. Oh, the extermination by Dale!
Between 2 and 3, he got crippled, basically.
Yeah, it was right at the end of 2, if you remember. Clockla, like, crushed his legs. It's been a long time since I had you play it, though. So I can understand why that's a little foggy. So we get a nice shot of the tree there.
Thank you for that, Zeus. It's a great shot.
Alright, no problem, dude. You know, that's why I try to pay tribute. Zooming on a tree.
I mean, a tree is a sign of life.
That is true, and
it's symbolic of that the living world was the trunk. Now Bray is up in the leaves.
Oh, that's a nice way to look at it. Plus, if Heaven had a tag team division, you know he and Luke Harper dominated it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Rest in power, John Huber as well, a.k.a. Brody Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper. Bentley with an impressive kick. Bray's... What? Bentley? Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Oh, Bray steals Bentley's finisher. What a mad
Okay, that's epic. Get him, Bray.
Absolute mad lad. Twisting Bentley like a spider.
Oh, treating his legs like a spring.
I think he's done playing around.
This ain't Firefly Funhouse anymore. This is Firefly Pain House.
I mean, it's fun for Bray and Dale. Oh, Dale with the extermination. Oh, this might be it. Bray Wyatt giving Dale the rub here. Oh.
Chris. Oh, I mean D.
Oh yeah, A2D, that's right.
Yeah, that's
I got so invested I forgot. It's actually a pretty solid match right here. Bentley making it nice and competitive, but at the same time, you have the obvious heroes. Oh, Russian leg sweep. Like I said,
come on,
Dale and Bray, they're keeping it interesting though.
But come on, that damn turtle, it has nothing on these two fucking legends.
Oh god, Dale just dropping Bentley on his head. That is brutal. Bray Wyatt looking for something here. Dale pinning him. Two.
Dose.
Right as Bray gets the table, Dale ends the match. But you know what? At least the right guys won, which is good. The right tribute. Rest in power. Yeah, what up?
I would make a joke that like, oh, this is totally not set up at all, but do you really care that's set up? I mean, it's a tribute. They have to win.
It's a handicap tribute with a decent amount of competitiveness to make it fun. And that was a wholesome high five right there. So yeah, rest in power to both of these legends right here.
Icons, if you ask me.
Also, I agree. Entertaining, crazy. Will definitely be definitely our type of entertainment right there. And just, I'm I'm getting a little. I'm kind of stumbling my words a little bit because I'm actually getting a little choked up. But
Oh, it's all good, man.
yeah, but
He was a great man. We shall miss him. At least we got to see him live.
that is true. That is true. Fiend hit the Bray head lantern, all that. Like, that was a really nice experience, and like I said, even with the added, both with and without the context too, just
I'm going to go ahead and make the Bray Firefly Funhouse action figure do that same winning pose that he was doing.
you know what? Send me the picture. That'll be a good ending screen right here. Since Dale kind of got the final shot, be a good double tribute right there. And
I'm getting the picture right now.
Yeah. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach, for joining me for this tribute match, and just, takeaway message for this one is enjoy each day of your life as much as you can, because, I mean, you never know, because nothing's really guaranteed, so just go out there and do whatever you gotta do. Make it good for everybody around you, whether it's for yourself or others, and like I said, just be the best you and make the most of each day whenever you can.
Do it the exact same way Bray did, again, when Tom Savini invited him over into his house, let him take a seat in his crazy chair.
You definitely gotta send me that picture too, because
it's a video, and it's beautiful.
Oh, that goes hard. That goes hard.
It will go hard. I'll post it on here for you guys too, obviously.
Yeah, well, we will. Depending on who's editing it, either way, the picture will be up there.
I'll send you the video if you're editing. But anyway,
right,
y'all have a good night.
All right. Right back. Yeah. I agree. And,
Run.
No. You just lean. No. Lean to your. There you go. Just roll with it. Roll with it. There you go.
Oh, I got it down now.
There you go. Crazy chair master.
Baby. I'm all over this shit. How much is it on Amazon?
I don't know. That's Tom. Oh.